Learn how to use your enemies for your benefit. The constant trend of what I'm seeing on social media is this love, positivity, light, infinite being stuff, right? And that's fine and dandy, but we have to bring balance back to order. I don't agree with the just that we don't have enemies. Lead with love all the time. There's times and moments when you have to get down with the get down. You could be a beam of sunshine. You don't even have to curse. You could talk all proper as you want. There will still be a shade of darkness somewhere nearby. The brighter the light, the darker the shadows. You could choose and move on a frequency of love all the time, which is, yeah, I get the highest frequency, but you have to understand the dark forces as well. You can't shy away from the dark forces. The most informed and courageous man is the most dangerous. A man that knows both sides is more dangerous than the man that knows one side. Learn how to use your enemies. And in one instance, I would say we don't have enemies, but I only say that because I know how to use them. I acknowledge the fact that there's naysayers, and I'm not saying enemy in the context of someone like wanting to delete you. I'm not saying in the context that someone wants to, harm you in any way, but enemy in the sense of someone pulling you away from your purpose. Someone pulling you away from your mission. And this enemy could be the person in the mirror. This enemy could be, your genitalia in your pants. This enemy could be your best friend. This enemy could be technology. So when I'm speaking enemy, don't take it black and white. We all have demons and we all have things that pull us back, that distract us. Become friends with it. Hold hands with it. While you're holding hands with it, ask yourself, how can I conquer this? Hey, can I conquer this feeling? How can I conquer this person? You could either eat or be eaten. Better them than me. So the choice is yours. When we have all these positivity, light channels, I'll be that channel that'll place the balance between negativity and positivity, because they're all two sides of the same spectrum. In my head, it's the same thing. And I'll cover that more in more videos. I'm being vague right now, but I don't want to make the video too long. But we have to know how to use both sides of the spectrum. We can't shy away from one side because it seems less desirable or because you don't know much about that side. Hold hands with thy enemy and learn how to use them. The colonizers in Africa, they would settle in. They would move into small villages that don't really know much about their history. And they'd move in, sleep with them, give them gifts, talk to them nicely, just to lower their guard down, right? And once their guard was lowered, they would then move in and try to change the culture around, giving them a new god, giving them a new language, giving them new foods to eat, telling them this is the better way. So the point of that story was to say that how people wear a mask to get closer to their enemies in order to conquer them. They'll lower your guard in order for you to be an easier target, right? Because if you came up with that smoke, you ready to fight already, their guard is up. They're not easy to conquer that way when you have someone with a guard up, right? So what do? You give them gifts, you talk to them nice, you tell them how everything is, like, we speak blase, this language. We eat these foods. And we're tolerant of people being so nice to us when we don't look past the surface. You look past the surface, not everyone is your friend. Not everyone that smiles is your friend. Not everyone that frowns is your enemy. This is why in my book, I tell you guys to develop an inner intuition and a sense of discernment to filter the two. It's two of the same. And y'all see the light beaming on me as we speak in that truth? We not speaking light, but the light is us. Darkness is light. Without darkness, there won't be any light. So we have to tap into the shadow side to really see the world for what it is. Just because you see the world for what it is doesn't mean you're a negative person. That doesn't mean you're pessimistic. These people on the high end of positivity become drunk with it. They become drunk with positivity. They don't know when someone is their friend or the enemy, if they even believe in enemies. But I stay in the constant of the middle spectrum. I'm the radius between positivity and negativity. I'm the radius. I'm the whole circle. And some people want to cut off one half of the circle, and that's when you become drunk. That's when you become intoxicated with positivity, which in end is also detrimental. People think because you're super positive doesn't mean anything negative could happen to you. It's these positive, super high positive people, when something negative happens, they go deep underneath the gutter. They go in the deepest of the dark. And I'm telling y'all, family, it's okay to have a positive outlook. I'm not saying you can never be positive, or it's not wrong to be positive, but it's not so wrong to be negative either. There's a balance with things. This universe is perfect, and it came with both sides of the spectrum in every aspect of life. And that's to teach you a lesson. Once you pick up the lesson, life becomes easier. You'll know how to maneuver in life, and you'll know how to know who's who. And you know how to shield, defend, and attack life for what it really is, instead of these feel-good sentiments you see often on the internet. You see a lot of negativity too. It depends what you're tapped into. I don't really hear much people saying they have a balanced timeline. A lot of people have separate accounts because on their timeline is often showcased negativity or entertainment. Some people make different accounts for the positive, right? And this all has to do with the algorithm. In China, the algorithm doesn't show entertainment as much. Chinese citizens show their citizens innovative creation. So that pushes the public to be more innovative rather than an entertainer, right? And it depends how you view your life. How you view your life is what you'll do in life. If you view life as one big party, you'll spend your life drinking, not doing anything productive. If you view life as an experiment or like a school, you'll spend time learning and pushing creation out. You have to change your perspective to change your actions on life. Because this is what's controlling your life. Not the government, not your friends, not your parents. It's only this and your body. If you're not in the place where you'll be, it's because of this. You don't have what you need, it's because of this. I don't want to hear any excuses. But there's a balance in life, and we have to find that balance for us. Some of us, I'm not saying you have to be perfectly in the middle. Lean closer to one side, but get familiar with the other side. This has been More Studios. And if you enjoyed this video, like, share, comment, subscribe. And until next time, you guys be well.